All right, broski, it's T and I'm back with another video, and guess who it's on today? Shaw Strength, because he's always training with bodybuilders and things now. You see, why? Because really, there's no animosity between bodybuilders, strongmen, and even powerlifters. I don't know why one person thinks that their particular profession they're in is better than the other, and I'll prove it. Listen to what he says here, and it was quite hard for Shaw to lift.
Yes. Come
Okay,
on.
this is Regan Grimes.
Up, 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 up.
So this is Regan Grimes now. They moved from 45 to 50 because I'm pretty much in the middle of the video, but I can put it back to the other stuff.
Good job. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, bro.
They did 12 reps there, man. They're repping it out. It's high volume. They're moving up. 50 pounds for a shoulder is quite a bit. 100 pounds per each shoulder. 50 for each shoulder. That's quite a bit when you're repping it out.
Work. Whew. That felt good. That was a good set. Just lift it up. There you go.
Now, after this set, Regan Grimes is going to say something. So listen, pay attention and listen very carefully what he says.
Strong. 1, 2, power. Come on. 3. All day. 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go.
So for a strong man that weighs over 400 pounds, he's having a very hard time with 50-pound dumbbells doing shoulder presses. So think about that for a moment. See what I mean? Why is he having such a hard time? Because he's not accustomed to doing these movements. He's a strong man, so their movements are different. But he's trying something new and lifting with bodybuilders. Because at the same time, I mean, he could calibrate for bodybuilding and for strongman doing this. So yeah, and it's good for his channel, right? Why not? There's a lot of people that move around in this field because it's all the same. Bodybuilding, strongman, powerlifting, like Larry Wheels. He's into everything, even arm wrestling. See what I mean? They're all strength sports, but they all require something different. That's all. But bodybuilding is the godfather of all these modalities because it's the first one. It's the original. Everything is a spin-off from bodybuilding.
8, 9. Here we go. 10. Yes. Good set. Good set.
That volume, man, is crazy at the beginning.
And I think, it's cool for you to say that because I feel a lot of people watch my videos and they're like, he trains light. Like, it's not.
No.
But it's like, yeah, it is lighter, maybe. But the pump is there and it hurts.
Dude, it's like you're training for your goals.
Yeah.
Right? So, like coming in, for me, it'd be like I might finish with some type of circuit,
Right.
but then I'm done.
Yeah.
So
You've
like
done
that
your
type
heavy
of-
lifting.
Yeah.
Now you're doing your accessory movements.
It's cool. The thing is, too, is it's cool for me to feel this,
Yeah.
right? And even though I'm not in lifting and I haven't for a few months now, like that's the heaviest thing. For sure. I haven't even really been doing any shoulder stuff because everything's full.
Yeah, you're going to die your shoulders.
Yeah.
So it's
Are you listening to what he's saying here exactly? They're both in the strength and building field. They're building and it's strength at the same time. Strength needs a relative amount of strength needs to be used here for what they're all doing exactly. Regan Grimes, he thinks he's building a muscle. Well, weights don't build muscles, but protein synthesis exceeds breakdown builds a muscle, and that goes for Shaw Strength as well for strongmen. But again, you have to eat a lot, and how much muscle are they truly carrying? See what I mean? What exactly are they doing? And why does a bodybuilder lift so heavy? Why does he even have to lift so heavy? See what I mean? It's very specific. I'm not saying that bodybuilders are not getting some adaptations and getting some of these nuclei. I'm not saying that by moving heavier and heavier to something that they were unaccustomed to doing, but it'll run out eventually. They may get 1 or 2 or 3 more adaptations than a newbie gain guy does. And they can bypass the myonuclear domain size limit. And so they may pass it once, two, three times, but that's about it. And then a lot of it's sarcoplasmic, high volume, but he thinks he's building a muscle. Well, he is sarcoplasmic muscles in a gym you're building. But he thinks he's causing some stress, and then he's going to eat too, and that's going to build a muscle. Again, it's really hard if you don't bypass nuclear domain, and this protein synthesis needs to exceed that breakdown. It's very complex. Like strongmen, they definitely are doing things they're unaccustomed to. They do many things. And are they getting this damage? Yeah. You know what I mean? And even if they're powerlifting, let's say they're doing deadlifts off the floor, they could be getting some fiber splitting as well. It's really hard to say exactly what type of damage they're getting. They're definitely, these guys for sure are all getting hypoxia, they're getting oxidative damage, they're getting inflammation, they're getting some lactic acid for sure, they're getting these. They're getting sarcoplasmic for sure, they're getting the artificial stuff. But I do believe they're getting some fiber splitting, and they're definitely getting some, occasionally they're getting some micro injuries in there. Now, if they're not giving enough time to repair and remodel, then they'll get a degeneration, which is the opposite of regeneration, which can be bad. Yeah, it's not good for you. All right, let's get on with this.
Kind of like right now it's like a push and pull. Okay. Right. So like I'm here, so it's not really this. So, but even still, man, that's like it's fun to feel that because the pre-fatigue is real with it. So, but you jump in like, and that's the thing that I was talking about with Jane too. It's like a common respect of it's different goals, different things that we're all training for, but you're still tied together.
Yeah, I'm saying that's like I would love to try yours sometime.
Yes.
See, different goals, but they're the same thing tied together. It's just they're shooting for different goals. That's about it. I think, like, again, people are so misconstrued. That's why I like about what's his name here? Fuck, man. My mind is going. Shaw Strength. Let's just say Shaw Strength here. That's what I like about him, okay?
When you were in the, doing the
Absolutely strong, man. Well, we were talking about training back together.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll do your back workout.
I love it, man. We get you up to Colorado.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
So now we're on to laterals. Laterals again. Yeah. Here we go.
How can I forget his brain? His name. I meant to say Brian. Shit. It was elusive there for a moment. There you go. I like him because he respects all sports. He's like Larry Wheels. This is what you should be doing, man. Getting along with all sports people. Bodybuilding, whether it's on the stage or not, they're competing. It's still a sport because work goes into this. There's still some work that goes into it. Even to create fake muscles, you have to put in work to create fake artificial muscles. Takes a lot of work.
Oh, here we go.
Again, that may not be your goal to create artificial muscles, and you're creating them and you don't know. But again, it still takes work to create artificial muscles. But the worst part about it is the maintenance part, because they're definitely going. The gains are going all the time. So they're like, how do I maintain my gains? I know a lot of guys, even guys that used to come on my old channel, these guys were trainers, like Rocco and all them, and they go, yeah, I got to go, how many sets, how many things you need to do to maintain that muscle? Well, yeah, sarcoplasmic muscle requires a lot of maintenance and rep work and volume, because you need to keep pumping that glycogen back in the muscle. Otherwise, the muscle will use that energy source. So you have to keep replenishing that energy source, glycogen loading, this sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. But it's gross to be walking around with all that fucking sugar in your muscles. It's horrendous.
Good. Good job.
The problem with a herbivore diet, it works for cows, it works for animals that are herbivores. They eat that grass and they can turn it into muscle. But when you eat the grass, you can't turn it into muscle, but you can definitely load it in there as glycogen.
Good job.
See, carnivores, in order for carnivores to build muscle, they have to eat animal protein. But herbivores, they get massive. How? Because they eat grass and they're able to convert that energy into muscle. So that energy is something else. Plus, they can filter out the toxins, which humans can't.
So this is just kind of, you're trying to come down.
Yeah, I gotta come underneath. I got these from Jay actually. So I'll come underneath. Yep. Nice. You can see those shoulders capping up on the front. Look at that. Good. These 12 reps. Nice. Good.
Look, he's not lifting very heavy weight. They're lifting not moderate weight.
Nice.
He flies.
Nice. Get him. Get him. Let's go.
It's tough, man. It's burning. You know, it's a lot of rep work. It's difficult, man. Yeah. It's a lot of lactic acid there, inflammation.
Up. Yes. Good.
I like when he says he got the pump in there. He's going to get really pumped because that's the glycogen loading in the muscle. They're building sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. They're hypertrophying sarcoplasmic muscles. Yeah. Even Brian is building some sarcoplasmic muscles there by pumping it like this, doing high volume work. I have a script in my community section I just did in the last video. It says trained people get sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. This is it.
Up. Yep. Up.
Why do they equate it to sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, trained people? Because you bypass myonuclear domain when you're untrained the very first time. Now you're trained. Your muscles protected by repeated bout effect. There's no more damage. So what happens? There's a secondary shift into sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, which you misconstrued as being muscle. Here's the thing. You all misconstrued sarcoplasmic hypertrophy for being muscle. You also disassociate DOMS with being something good. You associate it with something being bad, when in fact DOMS is a signal telling you that you have achieved a level of muscle injury. And now what you need to do is you need to build those muscles by eating. Yes, eating, so you can build real myofibrillar growth. Yes, but if you're getting a pump and you're working out in the gym, you definitely are building muscle in the gym from the glycogen that you ate that's circulating in your body. It is being absorbed into the muscle. For every gram of glycogen, 3 grams of water is being drawn between the skin and the muscle into the muscle. So you are building that type of muscle in a gym. But to build myofibrillar growth, it has to be built outside the gym. And you have to understand exactly what you're getting, what you're doing, what are you shooting for, what is your goal?
I lost track of the number.
No, it's good.
I don't know.
Get in the zone, man. Get in the zone.
Good. Nice. Come on, 8. Let's pump them up. 9, 10. Here we go. 2.
See, that's pretty moderate. It's not that heavy. I don't want to go really long with this video. It's a long video. See, that's not bad. Those weights for the average gym goer is pretty heavy. Believe me, they're pretty heavy. You try ripping that out as the average gym goer, natural gym goer.
Cats. Yeah. Smart enough to get their claws
It'll be very heavy.
into your will, but not smart enough to clean their own teeth.
Squeezing just here on the handle and hitting in between. Yeah, so you're literally working that in between space. You're working this whole front.
Got it.
But by putting the pressure through your pointer finger, I'm visualizing working right in between these two.
And use liquid chocolate. You know what I'm saying? You're using some, I'm using some. Need this.
He's using some
Yeah.
Here we go. Yes. front delts.
I mean, think about it. Shaw's pretty much retired, right? Why wouldn't he want to look better? He wants to work on his physique. He has the right to do whatever the hell he wants to do. You know what I mean? If he wants to work out with bodybuilders, work out with bodybuilders. He can work out with anybody. Shit. They have the right to do what they want, and they have the right to lift the weight that they want to lift. This isn't show and tell. Do you understand? This isn't like a circus act here. They're trying to show off or something. They're actually they're really working out. This isn't a demonstration video. You know what I mean? This isn't one PR video where they're showing off. This is like they're really working out, man.
Yeah.
Good. Say you did it.
So one more compound, like pressing movement.
Yeah.
Do you really prefer the dumbbells? Or is it more?
Usually, I'm trying to throw that in every week now.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of barbell stuff or not really?
Not so much, no.
Okay.
Sometimes, maybe like one of those movements would be swapped for a shoulder press machine.
Got it.
You know, but yeah, I haven't been doing barbell much.
No, it's interesting, man. Everybody's approach is different. You know, like some guys love it.
Everybody does what's comfortable for them. You do what is best for you. If he wants to do dumbbells and not barbells, then that's it. You know what I mean? Something new to try anyways. Doing the same thing could get very boring in the gym, I'm telling you. That's why they have dumbbells and barbells. It's to keep you entertained.
Or really prefer the dumbbell because you can manipulate the angle.
Just everything is a little more,
Yeah, that's what I like about dumbbells too. You can manipulate the angles.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I appreciate you having me, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming. That was awesome.
Yeah.
When's the last time you trained active pro level? Not like a... James retired. Someone actually competing at Mr. Olympia. Active.
The only thing, I did stuff like in the gym. So like body power, there were guys there. But it was kind of like you're all in the gym and they have the music going, but it wasn't like a one-on-one.
So what's the first time?
Yeah. Like one-on-one, where it's like you're literally just training together. So
it was awesome.
So, I mean, no pressure at all.
Yeah.
But now you kind of have to win. So it's, you know, then I get to brag, right?
Yeah,
I get to brag. Yeah, it's good. That's good, man. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you're not following Regan, go check him out, man. He's doing big things in the world of bodybuilding. 9th at the Mr. Olympia, coming off that. And next year.
He went through a lot, man. He's getting much better.
For that top 5. That's the
Top 5.
I gotta tell you, it is tough to do this profession, to be on these drugs, knowing that what these drugs will do to you eventually, and what they're doing to him now, destroying him, and even weightlifting, and it's accelerating your aging, just all for fame and glory and all this kind of stuff. It's a lot to do to yourself. You may not live much longer, shorten your lifespan. It's hard to really say. It's tough. I don't know, man. It's yeah. It's tough sport, bro. He got out when it was good. Brian here got out early, yeah. Anyways, tell me to think about that, man. Like, subscribe, support the channel. It helps, bro. Comment down below. Helps the algorithm. See you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Shaw strength.